Most families think genealogy means building a family tree. Names, dates, birthplaces, maybe a census record or two. But here's the problem. A family tree can tell you who existed. It cannot tell you who they were. It cannot tell you how your grandmother left when she was nervous. It cannot tell you what your father learned from his first failure. It cannot tell your children why your family made the choices it made. And one day, someone in your family may say, I wish I had asked more questions. I'm Thomas Fujii, founder of the Oral History Practice, and I help families preserve the stories, voices, and memories that do not show up in records alone. Let's save the stories before they become guesses. Genealogy is powerful. I love the records. I love the documents. I love the little historical breadcrumbs that helps us understand where a family has been. But records have limits. A birth certificate can tell you when someone arrived. It cannot tell you what their mother whispered when she held them. A census record can tell you where a family lived. It cannot tell you what that house smelled like on Sunday morning, what the kitchen sounded like, or who sat quietly at the table after everyone else had gone to bed. A family tree can show connection, but a story gives that connection meaning. That is the difference between stored information and preserved presence. When we only preserve names and dates, we pass down a skeleton of the family. Useful? Yeah, it is, but incomplete. When we preserve voice, memory, expression, and lived experience, we give future generations something more human. We give them belonging. We give them context. We give them the sound of someone saying, this is where we come from. And that matters because children do not just inherit names. They inherit silence too, if we do not fill it with story. So, here's the first move. Do not begin by asking, how do I finish my family history? That question is way too big. Begin with this. Whose voice would I most regret not recording? Write down one name. Not 10, not the whole family tree, just one. That is where the work begins. Okay, so question of the day. Whose voice in your family do you want to preserve most? Put their relationship in the comments. Mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, uncle, cousin, family friend. Sometimes naming the person is what finally moves the project from someday to this week. If this kind of work matters to you, subscribe for more practical ways to preserve your family stories, wisdom, voice, and legacy. In the next video, I'll show you how to create a simple family story map before you interview anyone. Because your family history is not just behind you. It is something you pass forward.